Good afternoon, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans and Randomania fans. I hope you brought a change of thunderwear. I'm Caleb, and I'm in the booth with Thunder.
Thunderwear, nice. Yep, here I am, Thunder with Caleb. I like this. This is gonna be a good broadcast because if everyone knows, we got me, the connoisseur of pizza in chat, Papa John's represent, and then we have pizza versus hate, and kind of relate to a conversation between Caleb and I had about Papa John's, and he ended up actually hating the stuffed crust pizza after a couple bites.
Hate is a strong word. Hate is a strong word.
So this is a very, very appropriate race with runners and us being broadcasted. Kind of fit very well.
Hate is a strong word, but that's a pretty good party. We're running Fighter, Thief, Red, White. So I believe this was a draft. How do you like this for a drafted party, Thunder?
Well, you say it's fine. It's kind of a traditional Fighter Thief. You got the guy that hits, the guy that runs. Then you got the Red Mage is going to cover your Black Mage base pretty much. And then the White Mage will guarantee you getting that life and Cure 4 and stuff, so you should feel pretty safe throughout the rest of the game once you get some spell charges.
Ailmarkin, our tracker for today, pointing out the Red Mage, improved MP Red Mage. That's the perfect Red Mage in my mind, next to the Sage Red Mage with the blessings. We're gonna get... Yeah, that's really good. So, White Mage rockin' Excal. So hey, maybe everybody will get a sword. We'll give the Fighter the Masa, the Thief a Katana, the Red Mage a Vorpal Sword, and the White Mage can swing the Excal. So...
Yeah, honestly, that's like a very awesome round of blessings for each of these party members. Even the White Mage with Excal, because even though it doesn't get a lot of hit percent, with Excal getting as big of a bonus it does in these flags, even like a 2-hit swinging, low strength hitting White Mage is going to do respectful damage with it.
And especially when you were looking at the Thief with Fighter Strength, and the Fighter with a bonus of plus 15 Strength. So
yeah, that's just a lot of good right there.
This is going to be a huge melee party, and we're off. Hate and Pizza. Gonna check out the Canarian shops first. Looking at weapons.
Ooh, there's that Cat Claw plus 4. There's your endgame weapon right there.
And we have Bane, Zap, and Lightning 2, as well as Cure 3 here, but that is a White Lock spell and Heal 2 promotion lock for that Red Wizard. So, not the worst white magic we've seen before, but...
Oh, the Black Magic's interesting. Lit 2 will get you there in a lot of early places, but won't carry very hard later. But you got the Zap to replace the Lit 2 when you need to get to like more scary stuff, and Zap is somewhat reliable.
Yep, especially in the early game. And checking out Canaria, we've got heals and cabins, so good items to come back for.
Yeah, those cabins rolled very cheap too, only 56 gold.
Pizza, looking to make it a Topher in 30 minutes or less, is going to open these boxes first.
Let's have a delivery.
What are we bringing? Oh, we found the gold saucer, so you got that little box pizza saver.
Nice. That's the little ring that holds the pizza slices together in the middle.
Yeah, so it's pizza saver, right? That's what they call it?
I don't know. I call it a mini table.
Hate 13 misses the door there, and but we work around it. But gold bracelet early on is huge. If not for equipping, but maybe for selling, because gold bracelets can roll up.
Nice little free iron plus 4 stick, which is pretty good for a fighter early.
Yeah, a 4 iron is going to do wonderful damage as soon as you equip it on that plus 15 fighter.
Tee off against Garland with it, maybe.
Just $30 as I hit it over the highway.
Oh, leading into Bane. I like that actually, because with the clamped HP, Garland can roll so high that 2 lit 2s with not good rolls could actually not kill him.
But Bane gets it done, and Pizza not seeing the adversity that Hate saw here, but Rod and Canal.
Canal, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Canal's welcoming, but it doesn't like give us any better means of travel yet.
Yeah, I love to see. I mean, obviously the early floater is the dream, but an early ship from the royalty is huge. Just so you don't have to walk all the way to Bravoka, you can hop in your boat. I'd much rather sail there than especially because we don't know if Vicky's even going to give us the ship, and then it's like, okay, do I start walking all the way around to Marsh, or do I start testing that canoe out in those rivers and head to Crescent Lake?
Right, that's when it starts to feel like, oh man, I got a big decision to make, and it's only 6 minutes into the race.
Alright, look at the armor there. Wooden armor +2 is decent for like the pre-ice cave, pre-marsh sort of experience for the light warriors. Pizza beelining it for Bicky, needs to get that tip. And we're just going to wait around while the throws out some lightning 2s. Hey, has to make a delivery here to Toya.
So delivering the hot and ready right here, lit 2, hitting every single pirate, gonna take all of them out.
And you hate to see it, just raiding a blind woman's treasure chests.
Does a double check on the bridge boss, but it's a fast bridge boss now, so thank you for that. Ooh, Vanilla's ship from Vic, nice.
Yeah, so at least
it's gonna be a lot faster now.
Yeah, we just upgraded.
Oh my gosh, 14 gold tents, even better than the 56 gold cabins.
But they were like 1,400 houses.
Yeah, that's not great.
Brr. So, you have the boat, you have the canal. Do you just... Where do you go next? Do you just lean into the marsh? Do you go down to Elfland? Or, obviously, I mean, I'd imagine Elfland would be pretty soon, but heal 3 here in level 2. And Lightning 3. So Lightning 3, Lightning 2 are biggest tools in the toolkit. Where do you feel comfortable taking those spells once we check level 3 magic?
Oh, for sure my first check is to like take my boat kind of down towards the river system next to Elfland, check Crescent Lake's key item, and then I'll probably go back to Marsh with the levels I have.
Yeah. So some lightning fast delivery here for Pizza and Haatexiii. We'll see where our first big break comes. Because there's a good chance that the sages at Crescent Lake don't have what we want.
The canal that gets us out, so I think taking the boat back towards Marsh after Crescent Lake, doing like that, and then maybe ordeals and other stuff down there if you have to. Probably the better numbers play. A little safer too.
I like a standard Elfland check, so the North Elfland dock, and then sail out of the inner sea and come around and park at that river dock by Northwest, and then just walk straight down to Marsh Cave.
Similar, yeah, I like to use that little docking spot too instead of using the actual dock at Elfland with these flags.
Lots of creative parking here. But Trolls and Bowls giving Pizza the business, trying to raid his delivery from making it to Crescent Lake.
Well, down he's gonna have to get a little bit lower tip from old men here.
Alright, checking the item shop. Still no sign of the vendor item. Running out of spots it could be. That isn't on-rack and caravan. You hate to make that long distance delivery this soon into the game.
Warp at the bottom, so we're not going to get that till post, or we can't even get that actually at all, so no warp getting anywhere. And was that exit level 6 too I just saw?
Yep, it was slot 2, so promotion locked vanilla exit.
Oh, look at that, there's our floater.
We just upgraded. So we just went from a canoe delivery system to drone delivery.
Amazon
pizzas so fast.
But now we have even more choices.
So no bottle or slab. So I think maybe we'll see Sarda.
Personally, I would. Before I forget anything else, but I like what Pizza's doing because he only has like 100 gold, so I think he's gonna raid the armory here and see if he can grab some money before doing some bigger towns checks. And he knows that key item's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, nice heads up play here to restock head back to the kitchen and fire up that pizza.
Vanilla fire, I think.
So we're probably looking at A-sides here if that's a single fire. Which isn't the worst news, but...
I wonder if the Grey Worm tile will be a Grey Worm.
Alright, Hate gonna get his floater and get on his way. Love the Moogle sprites.
Pretty good. They're pretty good. I like them, especially that they have their own like individual take on the classes. They don't look the same. They have the little hat for the red mage and stuff.
All right, we have the undead tile from Ice Cave here. So not the worst, but holy crap, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
We don't have to deliver any more pizzas.
we could retire. Silver armor +4 is going to be good mid to late game armor as well for that fighter.
This mug pack is vulnerable to lightning magic, so lightning 2 and lightning 3 actually would be pretty nice to throw out on a 7 pack when you're only level 5 or so.
Oh look, it's nobody's favorite enemy, the Argoyles. Oh my
gosh, and it was a stun touch. Oh no.
So Pizza getting shaken down for his the horde that he took out of here. So
yeah, you pretty much just reset out of that. There's no way you're gonna get the good luck turn order there.
And Sarda showing Crystal, so the fetch quest begins for Hate. We'll see what Matoya's got. But a quick
Hates to see it.
Quick little dwarf check.
Very much no money in those two boxes.
So level 5 volcano dive for Pizza. If he can get out of here, this will be huge. That's a massive amount of money to walk out of here with.
That's gonna be big. He won't have to worry about buying magic at every town he wants to. That key, that's good too.
Yep, and the fact that he can miss that tile as well.
So good on Pizza that have the knowledge that these monks are vulnerable to lightning magic. Most people assume that they don't know the game too well, that they're just vulnerable to physical and all magic is resistant.
Matoya with the key, so we have Shipping Canal, so we know that this is not necessarily a dud here in the Canarian Armory. The Zeus Gauntlet is pretty good to have. X-Cal -3. Let's equip that White Mage.
Another good chunk of money.
And one good fetch turns into another.
Oh no, did he got the stun again?
And going for the Bane, I don't think that's gonna be very effective here,
but will it?
Ugh. I feel like Argoyles have a ton of resistances.
Oh no, please get away. I don't want to see him wipe again. Oh nah.
At least it's just the one. We can just hopefully win the turn order fight.
Shot.
Please, turn order.
Good lord.
Alright, delivering pizza to the elves here in Elfland Castle, and we get a slab. Now, does
this early we like, oh, can't use it, but we have our floater already, so let's go ahead and do that.
Now, does that slab translate common into Lefanish or Elvish into Lefanish? Seeing where we picked it up.
Great question. You would assume it's written in Elvish.
You just gotta feel bad for the stun lock and the wipe incoming. So level 3 nuke is the best news we've seen all seed magic wise.
Level 3 nuke's gonna be real nice with that red mage having improved MP. It should already have level charges no matter where you are right now for that.
And Pizza keeps coming into Volcano on the hard reset. Gonna try to limit his steps here and only check a few boxes, but level 4 fade. And single target invis is pretty nice to have too.
Red mage has definitely got the sweep spells now.
And we get the run from the Argoyle, so should be okay.
There's fast also at level 4.
Alright, Pizza with money in hand will head over to Elfland and get the good news. And no shop item here.
I think it's going to be at Onrak. That's my guess.
I'm going to guess Gaia. and I'm gonna guess it's tail.
I will guess that it's Oxio.
Soon, we'll see. Alright, so our runners sharing a little bit of real estate here in Elfland. Gonna let you know a couple interesting facts about these runners. Pizza plays a few other randomizers competitively. You can catch him in the Super Metroid randomizer community, the SMZ3 community, Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, as well as Link to the Past randomizer. So quite a Swiss Army knife of randomizer experience here. The only race experience that Pizza has is the 2021 Winter Duckling Derby, and if memory serves, he did pretty well in that, so I think he was in the top 5-ish, I think. I don't have the results up for me, but favorite enemy, the Chimera. Pretty neat enemy. Completely made up, but there is no mythological counterpart to the Chimera. Chimeras, sure. Not a Chimera.
I do like that he also chose to get Saber for his Red Mage, just in case things go weird.
And I like that he put the silver +4 onto the Red Mage, so that Red Mage has got the best armor it can wear outside of an opal bracelet at this point, with that +4.
Ooh, Coral +5 sword. Good for the thief.
It's really good. But our thief is dead for hate, so we're gonna put it on the knight, or the fighter. Wizard Stick and Incentive White Shirt, top marsh, so...
Saves us the trip of bottom.
Yeah, that's definitely worth walking out of here. In Viz 2 we did see at level 6. But free cast of Invis 2, it's invaluable.
Now, interesting enough, if you chose to go bottom first and you check that link box, you would still get that white shirt very first thing before making it to bottom marsh.
Pizza walked into ordeals without saving outside. Yeah, and it was the white shirt was actually in the right side box. It was Wizard Stick that was in the left box.
Well, then you would get a nice Wizard Stick +4.
Yeah.
Which I feel like I always find the Wizard Stick. I don't know why, but I feel like I always find it.
Alright, Pizza gonna take a little outdoor encounter here. Get a few more levels, because we are squishy. We are so squishy.
Sphinx is helpful at this point.
Yeah, that iron +4 stick. We hit level 5. And hey, gotta no! The Ray Dwarf. Gonna raid the Dwarven Armory, so no key items to turn in here. We don't have the adamant, we don't have the TNT. But a giant +5 sword, that's good for the Red Mage. Or the fighter. These middle tier swords all rolling up could be in-game weapons with enough fast and power bonks, so...
Well, there's been a lot of good rolled weapons so far. Even like the Silver Dagger +4, I think, out there.
The only bad thing is the only in-game weapon we found was negative with the X-Cal -3, so... Alright, Pizza getting turned around here in the Pillar Maze. Level 5 Life and Cure 4. That is basically a 2 spell charge cast of Life 2. And it's fine. You know, it's only White Mage learnable, Promotion locked Brack, and Black Mage locked Lock 2. Not ideal. Bold
Wizard
choice.
Stick.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't really need it for carry. It's not like carry super tough in these flags.
Right, especially if we have nuke and fade charges, pretty much rely on those.
Alright, first box for Pizza is the TNT, so he'll head up to Dwarfs. You'd love to see him check Sarda along the way to get that crystal so he can get the key, too. But
Yeah, Sarda's one of those things where if I don't do it right away after the airship, there's a good chance I forget to do it all together, so I like to try to do it right away.
Yeah, same. Pro Ring pickup, always nice to find. There are 3 of them free in the world, and sometimes... Oh, we bought that, never mind. Excuse me. They're usually expensive, so you like to find them in boxes, if you can. And a static sphinx for pizza.
How'd you get in here?
Who left the back door open? There's sphinxes in this living room again.
Honey, you leave the door open.
Alright, are we gonna just do Earth? Hey, where are we going?
It's an interesting one.
Cheeky Earth checks. I am a fan.
You know?
Fun way to check that projectile.
They can get there without an encounter.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth. Oh, he has the rod.
Yeah.
He's just kind of, I'm in the vicinity. Let me do it.
So the YOLO level, like what, 8, 9 dive of Earth? Like, if this works, hats off to Hate 13.
It's kind of an interesting idea because I've had this thought before where I'm only like level like him, like 8 or 9, and I don't really want to go somewhere else right away. Maybe I'll get a couple levels out of Earth while I clear it. Yeah,
and we do have Zap. Zap almost just as effective against Lich as Cake, so you know, you have an instant kill through Lich. We do have a couple big swords that X-Cal, even -3, is going to do some damage.
Yeah, honestly, that X-Cal on the White Mage right now is probably your best damage dealer.
Dangu, our restreamer in chat, flipping out because Zap is better than Cake sometimes, especially when it's level 1 and we have way more charges than the level 4 Cake. And Lazy Dwarves.
Very good.
Yeah.
Ooh, making use of that giant sword against these Grogers.
Dangu, clearly a fan of baking strats, where I'm a fan of microwave strats, whether it's zaps or nukes. Pizza, go to Sarda. Go to Sarda.
Yes, he
Sarda.
did.
Good on you, man. Sarda, big tipper here.
Gonna get the key. Unfortunately, after already doing the TNT, so he won't hit those boxes while he's there.
Yeah, and I don't know if he'll go back for them, so... But some of these new runners, they like to kind of surprise you, like we're seeing with Hate, just diving Earth. And it's a play you won't see a lot of veterans make. Doesn't make it a wrong play, just makes it something that can be a little exciting to see. And can be dangerous, so... But so far, so good.
Now, if he pulls out a Mazda on some random box down here, man, that's kind of big.
Yeah. And more often than not, I mean, I keep saying that expression, but a lot of times I've found really good in-game weapons in my practice seeds on the 4th floor of Earth, or in this little Lucky Asher box that we just walked past, but we'll see how it pans out for Hate and what boxes he decides to open. I'm gonna fight these zombies again. Or learn that is a connected spike tile.
Not in Gaia.
Alright, we got the bottle. So, I guess it's on-rack or caravan.
Ooh, and there's China.
Alright, so a big piece of the puzzle there. Sky, one of the incentivized dungeons in this flag set. Vampire has about 4 extra grand just hanging out in his closet there. We're gonna look under the bed. Look under the bed. Oh, we're going under the bed. I love Hate for this play right here.
Big bed.
All right, what do we got? Earth Armory. A little bit of money. A little bit more money. Big old Earth pack. And pizza gonna go to Incentive Ice. So.
Yeah, we haven't seen ice yet either, so this is new. We'll see. Hopefully nothing nasty shows up and blocks them, but, you know, Ice Cave can do that.
Yeah, Ice Cave can be one of the early gatekeepers in these flags, and there's confirmation that it's A-sides.
Oh.
And down goes the fighter.
I don't believe we have... Oh my god, life charges. That was a big hit.
So, walk along the bottom there.
So, all of a sudden, that red mage we bought Saber on...
Please heal that red mage. Please heal it.
Oh. He just says it's not worth the chance to get out of that battle. I'm just gonna restart.
Big resets. Oh, and something with stone in the ice cave. So, Pizza getting petrified. It looked like it was something on the sorcerers, perhaps. Maybe.
I think it was a glance.
Yeah. So, sorcerers rolling a French vanilla nasty script. Glance instead of trance. And that has long-lasting implications throughout this seed. We'll see sorcerers again in Sky. We'll see them potentially again in Ordeals when Hate heads there. And we'll see them potentially in Topher on the Sky floor. And if we don't find ribbons, Glance is a problem at a lot of levels, because none of these Light Warriors rolled extra MDef.
Another +5 weapon. Large knife +5.
Did Dangwoo roll this?
Ooh, easy tail.
Yeah.
Now, it's kind of an interesting choice. It feels almost just as long to finish going the other way through Ice Cave as backtrack at this point.
Yeah, and without warp, like, this is such a long walk, but it is potentially safer. We don't know what's on that spike tile in the drop down. So, and we are down a fighter, so 4 fades in the tank should be enough to get us out of here.
Get that beef back up just to make sure we have another run chance. I like it.
Pizza does his job, or Teep does his job. Pizza's doing his job getting out of this ice cave, hopefully. Those early bracelets doing wonders for those mage absorbs as Pizza gets out of the walk-in freezer. And I love that these new runners are playing like me and not saving a lot, but it's also terrifying me. Alright. Pizza routing in Matoya, gonna get his key and be pretty excited to see that.
Yeah, and then after doing this key check, I imagine he's gonna promote.
Probably raid Cardia. Although Cardia isn't necessarily a check you see a lot of runners making these flags, and you know, for good reason. There's no loose items, so the likelihood that there's anything there is no different than checking any other random assortment of boxes. It's nice to have what, like 13 clustered boxes right on top of each other. But it also is a time sink. It takes about a minute to do, so. Alright, Hate back at the rod plate. Level 9 on the Earth 4.
Gotta wonder if he's got still has the gusto to go for the bottom 3 boxes at the end here.
Alright, Pizza saving his progress. And Hate taking the top route. Getting bat blocked and just like, no, I'll just go around.
I'm gonna kill a dwarf, not a bat. Remain sleep again. Oh boy. Fighter's out of it. Fighter has a chance to run, I think, next round, maybe. Oh no.
Oh, Those wizards.
This is this is why a lot of people don't like to do an early level Earth dive, is because it's like marsh and like ice. There's a lot of different enemies, and there's a good chance you're gonna see a script that does some good damage to you.
Yeah, and Hate choosing to come back in for a third time, I feel like there's a little bit of tilt tipping in to Hate's decision making here. We see him sort of routing the long way around on Earth 2, and I understand this, like it happens times when you're racing these seeds, you can kind of get tunnel vision and locked in, and being able to break out of that and make an adjustment is a skill that takes some time to develop, and hopefully Hate will learn from this, so you don't just keep diving Earth when it keeps abusing this.
So get into spite mode and just run through it about 60 times until it works.
So, fun fact about Hate. He shared, I guess he's a bit of a aquatic marine biology enthusiast. Gave us an interesting fact about dolphins. So dolphins, a mammal, which means they produce milk. But dolphins have inverted nipples, and they have to choose to expel milk. It's fascinating, because like, when I think back to like high school biology class, you learn that all those big aquatic life, the whales, the dolphins and stuff, are mammals because they do the live birth thing, but you didn't even think about like milking a dolphin.
I like to remind you that I am drinking a cup of chalky milk.
Hopefully not dolphin milk.
Doesn't taste like it.
Have you had it before enough to compare? Hate's previous race experience is watching the races on YouTube, so Hate, like the rest of us, came to Final Fantasy Randomizer, discovered the community through YouTube, and now he's here in his first spring tournament, so exciting to see. And the good thing about Hate here in doing this Earth dive is he is, on several instances, getting to engage with his favorite enemy in the game, the RNG tables. And unfortunately, the RNG tables are having their way with him, but this time we might get... Oh, there's the wizards. Just run.
No, please don't do this to him again.
Alright, we survived the first cremate and sleep round, and there's the Ice 2 to back up the sleep.
You're kidding me.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Please leave, Hate. Please leave. Thank you. Hate said, that's enough. I don't like RNG enough to keep throwing my head against that wall. So we're going to look for a grind here in Northwest as Pizza walks on down to Lefane. Going to get the slab turned in. Mummies. We have a toolkit to take care of some mummies. Not great levels, but enough to... Oh, they got fire. What's behind fire?
Kind of a vanilla tile again. I don't remember if it's this tile or the top left and right ones that have mummies in the original though.
And there's the big waterfall
Well,
back.
Well, good news is they both have mummies here.
And Pizza from Lefane gets a power gauntlet. So, a nice to have with this party.
Yeah, gonna hate it.
Yeah, there's no sign of Temper yet, so Temper either level 7 or 8. So, having some way for the Knight to power himself up. The Ninja and Red Mage will have access to Saber, but our Knight needs to be able to juice themselves. Or potentially the White Mage with that X-Cal later if things go sideways in Topher, so...
Yeah, that's an option. Just keep Power Bonk on the White Mage just in case. like he wants to kill this Wiz Mummy pack a few times, and I don't blame him. It's nice EXP for where he's at in the game right now.
And Pizza, did he find this? Is he checking hard resets in different encounters? Oh no, he's just walking back to his airship. Okay.
All right. Oh, caravan check. Oh yeah, key items in on-rack.
And you said it was Oxiel, right? So
it did say it could be Oxiel. We'll see.
We shall.
Oh, this just got exciting.
I'll even give you credit if it's like Crown. It turns into Oxiel, which would just be annoying, but... Oh my god.
Look at that! Look at that!
I have to change my Thunderwear after that one.
Me too, buddy.
Thunder proving why he's one of the best in the game right now. Those instincts. You can't buy them or whatever. lost.
You're going in the right direction.
I lost the idiom.
What'd you call me?
One of the greats of the game right now. Thundercloud. Alright, taking out some perilous pizza in the waterfall. It's a weird place to find pizza, but I guess maybe it's like an Old Spice commercial. And Hate just seething with dark energy coming back into the Earth Cave and just says,
it's
I will
vendetta now.
I will show you the meaning of hate.
This is definitely a play of vengeance right here.
And we got some levels and some HP, so in a better position than we were. Like to see those mages over 200 HP. Question from our restreamer Dangwoo: did Hate ever check the Hall of Giants? He did not. We only saw him check the Earth tile, and it was a zombie pack. Roger fight.
So what do you think about this waterfall gonna give us this ruby here?
Waterfall's gonna give us a vanilla cube. Feel it. That's my bold declarative statement. Because all too often it's vanilla cube for me. So that's the only thing I can compare it to. It's my own experience. And we got a grind. Potentially if that quad X hits.
One of the nice A sides to see.
Level 15, and that knight just got a spell charge, so perfect timing for this crown. Okay. Could be crown to cube.
Okay.
Be crown to cube. Free pro rings, always good to find. And a sun +2, so another good weapon to bandy about with our light warriors. Hate coming back to the cremate those frost fire wizards. And Hate taking the extra steps here by going the top route. Uh-oh, Red D's with sleep. Is this Medusa's script?
It's Ice 2 next, that would be the case.
Man, the plot thickens. Oh, gaze, so it's not the Medusa script. His first skill out for the wizards was not gaze, it was cremate. Okay. This is serviceable.
There's those wizards. But he got away.
Yeah, you love it. Love to see it.
A victory was had today.
And Hate, hopefully, will have the firepower to get through this Lich and not get the ultimate Lich 1 troll with like first turn Blaze or Damage Poison. But we're gonna get our first look here at a Fiend Lich 1. We're gonna open with a swing, a nuke, and a fade. Might be enough damage with these 3 turns to take it out.
No!
There's sleep. Wait. Lich cannot be on the Medusa script, so there's at least that. So this Sleepy Seed brought to you by Dangwoo. And there you go. Hate 13, first runner to light an orb, going to be right around the 3730 mark. So I think sleep is the itis that has hit our light warriors after consuming all this pizza. Just need to take a nap.
Now Hate can actually continue on with progressing his key items.
Yep, and we're going to go to Ice Cave, so he'll get the tail. He'll be relieved to see that. Pizza in the black magic shop finds temper. Unfortunately, that is not learnable. Life 2, though.
That's good.
Really good to find.
Nice little wall spell, too. Yeah, we haven't seen a ribbon yet.
Nope. And level 7 wall is fine. It'll do, but we're maybe going to have 1 or 2 charges of it, depending on what levels we go in.
Unless we deliberately hit like 25.
I like the right side, left side check here on Kraken, or on Sea
I find myself doing this too. It hasn't paid off yet, but when I find that right side box key item, it's gonna feel good.
It's paid off once for me, and that was good enough. And chat, Gloomchew calling for 2 in the bottom of ice, so we'll see if Hate checks deeper beyond the tail. Gonna do the mage tile, get the Wizogre Groger fight. Gonna take it for the free experience. This is not typically a terrifying fight or a high XP fight, but
Hate doesn't seem choosy. He seems to be taking quite a few fights just to get some XP here and there.
Yeah, it's progress. Like, winning a fight feels like you're moving forward, because you are adding to the pile of experience that your light warriors have. Whether it's a ton or a little bit, like you're adding to the pile. Like, you're working your way to that level up, so, you know, more so than running. So I understand that. It's just, you start having to balance speed versus power, basically, because they don't often go hand in hand, as despite what some members of this community might say. And Hate's going down.
Oh no!
Oh no! We're gonna check the 6-pack. Please check the 6-pack. That's a bunch of free boxes.
Man, you know what fight we're gonna see on the next floor, right? Oh, look at that piano and the free box along the way to Kraken.
Yeah, and Hate, I don't know how familiar Hate is with the encounter tables, but those wizards are going to be back.
Ooh, and Pizza just got thundered and resets by Sea Trolls.
Yep, so Sea Trolls reminding Pizza to change his Thunderwear, as they are brought to you by Papa John's Stuffed Crust Pizza.
Papa John's Stuffed Crust Pizza. Go ahead and have yourself a taste.
Sea Trolls. Guerrilla marketing. Hate into the 6-pack room, not finding a whole lot, which feels bad. But maybe the wizard floor above us will contain something we can use.
I'm holding my breath right now.
+3 is awesome to find. Hopefully we can walk out of here with it. Yeah, sigh of relief for Hate 13.
No more wizard encounters anywhere, please.
Yeah, in theory. I mean, there's a second wizard spike tile out there in the world, so you hope that it's not in your way. Hate's going to make his way to the Human Resources Department, talk to Bahamut, go over his performance evaluation. They'll probably discuss pathing through Earth for working on our ability to negotiate dives and when to make adjustments. Hate 13 is going to check the box that it needs improvement, but is still going to get promoted all the same because he's earned it. So Moogle's upgraded. Hate 13 continues his quest through the world.
Really upgraded from taking papers to HR, huh?
Yeah. Now he's off to save the world. He delivered those pizzas so fast. It's such a dangerous neighborhood in the Earth Cave too. Like, that's why. I mean, in all honesty, that's probably why I got the promotion. Like, it's like hazard pay. Like, you're going to Earth 4. Oh, that's your route today. Yep. Man, you know the wizards are there, right?
Yep. Yeah, lost a lot of sleep.
Alright, time to pick up life and cure 4 on the white mage.
And that's a really cool Moogle warrior helmet.
Yeah, he did say that he made some modifications to the overworld sprites from the set that he got from Groggy Dog. I love seeing the creative folks in the game, what they can come up with. And you run a lot of custom sprites too, right?
Yeah, well, quite a few different ones I can pick and choose from depending on what I feel like.
Nice. One of my favorite matches from last spring tournament was Black Knight and Sealy Faye were racing, and they had their fully tricked out custom FF1 ROMs.
Oh, like yeah, where they like totally changed the mountains to be like Final Fantasy 3, I think, colors and stuff. The overworld and everything.
Watch out in the Sea Shrine. We got hot crack water.
Ooh.
Water's opening up with crack and heat, and they got dark touch and glare. So,
oh my gosh, yeah.
Seafloor's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's not good. That's a second wipe Pizza's head somewhat deep into the Sea Shrine.
Mm-hmm.
So now those wipes in Earth Cave kind of
things are balancing out.
Yeah, not really throwing hate too far behind anymore.
I like the upgrade to the opal shield from the silver. It's may be negligible in its absorb difference with that -3, but just picking up that lightning resist is going to pay him dividends when he gets to see and encounters never mind, those aren't thunder. Those are the thunder sea trolls, so not the waters, the sea trolls.
Interesting. I saw Hate try to equip the silver shield on his red wizard, which I believe in the PSP version in the remakes of Final Fantasy,
yeah,
you can actually equip a couple different shields post-promotion on your red mage. I think up to like a flame shield or something. That might be where you got that little idea that this might be equipable.
Yeah, silver shield will be equipable by the ninja, but that's about it. So Hate gonna get the big money boxes here in Volcano Armory. Gonna feel real good about that, but
runners, let's see, I saw Pizza hit level 17. I think Hate's not too far off from that himself.
Yep. The only difference, Pizza running the 4-man, Hate running the 3, so 15 across the board for Hate. Pizza's average level is probably around 15 as well, so with his, I think his highest light warriors might be, like you said, 17, and the lowest I think was that thief at level 11. Now, Hate committed early to Earth Dive and an Earth Clear. You think he's going to take up the volcano while he's here?
I don't think there's a reason not to. If he's got nuke and fades, I think he definitely has the goods to do it.
And doing the hairpin, this is not a check I've really ever seen in these flags, because there's no incentive item here in the volcano, so cheeky chest checks from Hate.
Mm-hmm.
Question from chat, Hanker hanging out with us, is this a draft? Yes, it is. Hate and Pizza drafted this. We got... Hate won the dice roll, chose the red mage. Pizza won the roll, picked red mage. Hate fired back Thief White Mage, channeling his inner CC and Spell Zap. And Pizza said, seriously? I'm gonna bring a fighter. Didn't actually say seriously, just immediately responded fighter, so wanted a melee carry. It wasn't a thief, but thief with fighter strength could have worked, I think.
Ooh, lobsters have fire 3. I didn't see that before.
Oh no.
Oh man, the sea floor is going to be real fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a Thunder Sea Troll, Fire 3 Lobsters in the same encounter in Topher.
And then you might get lucky and hit those crack waters next.
My gosh.
Question, have we seen any good weapons yet? We've seen a lot of good middle tier weapons like Giant +5, Coral +5. We saw a Sun Sword +2 and an X-Cal -3. No sign of defense or Vorpal or Masa yet. I have a feeling if any runners are going to find them, it's going to be hate checking a lot of boxes. And that strategy typically is rewarded with finding good gear. And no katanas yet either. Correct. I always forget that's a viable sword when we have a thief.
It always rolls negative, so you never really think much about it.
Yeah, and just like Vorpal. Vorpal's always like -3 for me. X-Cal usually rolls well for me though, so big fan of the X-Cal in these flags. Cracking one time, we're gonna power bonk.
Ooh, Ice +5 sword, nice.
Another one of those middle tier swords that might be functional as an in-game weapon, provided we don't find anything better. And hate getting confirmation that this tile is in fact the Gurworm tile, the same one that we saw earlier in the armory. It's Brack time. Ineffective. Fade time. Kraken on a kill streak here. Just blew up the ninja.
Oh, blows up the white.
I made
those spell charges on that red mage. 7 charges on every level.
Improved MP is such a wonderful bonus for casters. I made a joke in a recent race about the on-rack clinic is just exceptional at putting light warriors back together from itty bitty little pieces. Because how often are they the ones responsible for reviving your Kraken decimated light warriors? It's a next level clinic in on-rack.
That's true. That I wouldn't be willing to bet that clinic's the most used clinic in the game.
Yeah. Either that or Canaria outright. Maybe Elfland. It might second and third might be coin flippy.
I think we can all agree the least used one is Gaia.
Yeah, it's expensive too. Like that neighborhood with those sorts of healthcare prices. Pizza debating on white shirt, or not on white shirt, debating on the Marsh Cave. We know it's going to have the white shirt for him. He'll probably be happy to see that. White shirt rolled +4. Wonderful armor to equip on that white wizard.
He has an exit charge here too now, so he should be able to get out quick.
I'm pretty sure my cat was just jumping up and down on the driveway. It's the strangest sound coming out of the other part of my house.
So interesting, we found the Swizz Mummy fight again.
Yep, this does exist on 2 tiles. There's the tile with this fight in the waterfall that everyone's familiar with, and then on the Sharknado floor, this fight exists in the bottom left room.
Yes, I believe it's the top left square of the bottom left.
Yeah, the bottom right square, I believe, is waters.
Yeah.
Dangu asking for map strats. Dangu gets really lost in Sea Cave. Dangu, you need Gregory Buff to explain it for you. Nobody else can do it like Greg.
Yeah, we'll send Gregory your way. We can have him try to figure it out with you.
Here comes Hate trying to light his second orb. Carry throwing out ink and crowned a cube. Hey,
you were kind of right, yeah.
Yeah, I called it in a roundabout way. So that is Go Mode for Pizza, the Lonely Ruby, hanging out somewhere in Mirage and Sky. So Pizza in Go Mode. Carrie put on her Thunder Pants today. And
this going on.
Yeah, this time we survive. I love when Thunder shows up, not just in the commentary booth, but also in the scene. It's and when the two meet in the middle, chef's kiss.
He's got 2 orbs though.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of incentives to catch up on, however.
Yeah. And Pizza looking for a place to get some levels. And with A-sides, you're sort of limited. you have the dragons that are available. You have somewhere out there an eye tile, an agama tile, a metal slime tile. And pizza gonna scuff the Hall of Giants as well. Interesting. But proximity play here.
Pizza has a much easier time with the wizards he comes across later in this cave than what Hate did, just by virtue of levels.
Yeah, and pizza with the proximity play here, right after Northwest, I like this. Just knock out Earth while you're here. And Hate
with the most unproximatity. Unproximatity? How do you say that one? Play driving across the world to ordeals.
Yeah. Least proximal, maybe? It's interesting. Welcome to Word Chat with Caleb and Thunder. Words, we speak them real good.
Zarya, I like to see that encounter outside of ordeals myself.
And Zarya is refusing to let him run, just like, no, kill us, we're good XP.
Guys,
please.
we're here. We're here for you.
Zarya, one of the strongest XP encounters on the overworld, outside of your dinosaurs over in the desert.
Hate seems to be having a little left and right issue with
it's definitely some nerves.
Bumping off left and right a couple times.
Definitely some nerves, but Cannon, maybe we're checking out that chair, making sure there's no funny business, because as soon as we go through, there's a pack of gargoyles jumping down our necks, so maybe that chair was trapped after all. And with a dead thief, can't really identify traps, so it's risky business here in a D&D game that is not in fact D&D anymore. Zombies was slow. All the times we found them. Well, on Hate screen, we never saw that. Hate with the cheeky mud goal tile check gets blue Ds. I like this grind better with a fighter than a black belt, just because of that absorb. But Hate doesn't want to do a static grind.
When he gets zonked all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, I that first pillar, I know it's the odds play. You check the first one, then the second one, so you remember you're routing through the pillar maze, but I almost always just beeline for the third pillar, because it's almost always the right one, in my opinion. Or my experience, not my opinion.
It's fun seeing how different people like to do the 4 pillars part, because yeah, some people go 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people go 3, 2, 1, 4. Some people go 1, 3, 2, 4. Nobody ever really goes 4 first.
Yeah, and Hate bouncing out of ordeals.
What about the 3 pillars? What's your strategy on those? Do you go with closest? Like, what's your when you get to the 2 pillar rooms?
Oh, in the 2 pillar rooms, I usually do bottom first.
I usually do whatever. Like, I'll go to the closest one or top if it's even.
Yeah.
If it's right, then I'll go all tops after that. You know what I mean? And then,
the top left room, I do bottom first. The one in the middle, I do bottom first, but the bottom left room, I do top first, because it's just a straight shot across.
I try to stay consistent, like all bottoms, all tops. That way I don't confuse myself if I get into like 4 encounters. When I get zonked back, I'm like, uh-oh. Forgot 5 minutes ago what pillar this was.
If you're asking for consistency in gameplay, you're asking the wrong guy. And I frequently get lost and confused in ordeals. Especially without warp. There's a Vorpal +2, so
I love it. That with a +15 strength fighter is going to swing pretty well.
Mm-hmm. And we have low level fast and a power gauntlet, so that's an in-game solution. You would have loved to see him check these while he was here promoting, because this feels a little time lossy, but we're there. You know, we're getting it done now.
pulls out a ribbon, that's just going to be the icing on the cake. They didn't.
He's going to skip Cardia Grass. I guess because we're just going to go to Sky Cave. Alright, so...
Level 19. Wonder if he's going to do the gain levels, check boxes in Sky while I take some fights for higher levels, or if he's going to beeline through.
Pizza, give your white mage that X-Cal and equip the purple on your knight. Come on.
To me, it's probably a very easy thing to forget, like the weapon blessings on mage characters, because your initial thought is, I'll never do that.
Yeah. Nice equipping the heal helmet. Not a ton of absorb, but something's better than nothing. May not be the best in slot for the fighter helmet, but good enough. Alright, hate through ordeals. TNT in hand. Defense minus 4. So, not the best roll on it, but as far as utility goes, you couldn't have asked for a better sword.
It's the other ice sword.
Mm-hmm.
No ribbon there though. I gotta think that's probably what he needs right now. Is he's thinking I gotta get one ribbon here.
Mm-hmm. Still making pretty good time. Yeah, depending on how many more.
Yeah, set out that defense sword.
Maybe pick it back up. I would hope that we would have kept it, just because we took that time to menu around to pick up the ice sword as well. And if you're gonna use time to menu to pick up boxes, I wouldn't reset out of them.
Yeah, he's got to be, I think, probably a little frazzled with his wipes and C. He probably feels like he lost quite a bit of time.
Yeah, and it's, you know, both of these runners, Hate, brand new to the community. Pizza, this is only his second organized FFR event to participate in. Nerves are still a huge part of the game, and a huge part of the game for people that have been around for years. So, balancing that and learning how to sort of adjust your gameplay around fumbling like controller inputs or decision making with race nerves is something you try to get better at, but resetting out of a defense sword feels pretty bad.
Yeah, and then it looks like they're said that the greater than less than room had nothing of value, so we're gonna have to check more in Sky.
Mummies with cremate. Do mummies have? Oh, they have first spell fire. So I keep waiting to find this Medusa script being gross. It's not the Medusa script that's gross. It's just all of them are kind of a little bit gross, and some of them look pretty similar, but are not the same. So baby Pizza continues his climb. Maybe steadies himself, breathes, and realizes that defense sword. I need to go back for that defense sword after we get through Tia, because it is a quick check to just walk back in and open that box. You know, sometimes when you sort of biff a box like that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, not that character. Oh no.
Alright, so Pete's gonna get the opportunity to come back in and get that defense sword if he wants it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I was saying was like, if you, and perfect, he's coming back in for it. If this happened like, and it was like the end of Volcano, and or maybe even like a marsh play where you found a white shirt, and you found a bunch of other stuff, and you just like, I accidentally reset. I guess I'm not going back for it, because I'm never going back to marsh. At least you have enough time between the first floor of Mirage and the top floor of Sky to make that mental recall in your head to come back, like, okay, I can just walk back and grab it. And we saw that with Pizza just now, so heads up play from him.
So that was pretty good on him then, remember that, because you kind of, you would assume that that's just never going to be remembered if you ran past it one time, or reset out of it one time. Hates is closing in on getting to go mode.
Yeah. Just has to do the waterfall here. And because we're going to get the loot and sea. We're going to get the cube here from the crown when we go turn that in. Well, we got to go to waterfall, get the crown of the cube. And then Chime, he's just got to finish that quest chain.
Yeah.
So, we're getting there. Just gotta go to Dwarf Cave and, you know, hopefully we do left side first, get that incentive right away. Because not having the chime is actually helping us here. And
okay, one water shows up, we get the turn order to take it out before it takes a turn, so we're clear to get through this time.
Pizza learns about the hot lobsters. And they're slow lobsters. Slow cooked fire 3 lobsters.
Is that thing? Is that the Medusa script?
What happened? What the slimes do?
No, the slow on the lobsters. Oh wait, no, because they start with fire 3.
Yeah. Those slowly poached lobsters with fire 3 and slow. I guess that makes them seared. You get a high sear on them, and then you slow cook them.
That makes sense.
Coral +5 switch for hate. Heads up play.
A geode.
I thought it said Geodude for a second. I was like, wait, what? So Geode is a fun percent flag developed by Life Reboot, in which you can change the name of the Titan's Ruby to Titan's favorite food, and there's a couple different categories to choose from, whether it's another mineral, whether it's health food, whether it's junk food, whether it's a beverage, or you can just shuffle it amongst all of them, and that's what I run with. And
same.
I love it.
I do the full shuffle.
It's so exciting.
My last ruby was an apple.
Nice. My favorite that I've got was a hot dog. But like I've seen lasagna. Lasagna's pretty good. Geode, I've seen sandstone. I would love to see them put in like a lowercase adamant for the mineral flag, but
oh, that'd be pretty trolly.
All right, hey, continue to open free boxes here, and checking spike tiles to get through. Alright, flame armor +1. If we're gonna wake that thief up, dragon -3. Get that dragon -3.
Please don't leave the dragon.
No, we're leaving the dragon. So dragon I get that it's like, oh, it's -3. You know, like the knee-jerk reaction is, oh my god, we just lost 6 absorb. That still makes it better than a standard flame armor. It makes it the same as that flame +1 with about 36 absorb. But you would also gain resistance to thunder and ice. So, in addition to the fire resistance from the flame armor and dragon, like it's just.
And with what we know is going to be popping up on the Sea and Kraken 2 floor, thunder and fire 3, that dragon armor might pay in spades. Yeah, and like I said, being able to put the flame +1 on the thief when we wake them back up, just even if it's just to be a meat shield. You know, if your meat shield can survive trash encounters, it's awesome. But it's one of those things. It's one of those you learn as you go. So yeah, we'll see if it even becomes an issue. I mean, we might find a couple ribbons and slap one on our fighter, anyways.
Yeah, this is true. Ribbon solves a lot of problems. Speaking of problems, we got a Kraken-sized problem in front of hate. We're gonna open up with the Biz 2s and some buffs. And throw in a Lightning 3. I like the Lightning 3 use. Lightning 3, Kraken is weak to it, but still has high enough MDef that it's not going to always crit, so to speak. But Kraken with Poison Touch.
Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna find the ribbons in Sky.
Yeah, so where are those ribbons?
We've checked a very large majority of Volcano, though not all of it, I don't believe. Yeah, we opened, I would say, War Mech. Alright, we're gonna take it. Like it. A man of the people. Says, War Mech, I got your pizza. I don't have any defensive charges, so we're gonna run.
Yeah, heads up play to sort of back out of that fight. We've opened everything, well, a lot of boxes left side C, nothing on Mermaid's side. We've opened about half the boxes in Sky. We've opened about half the boxes in Earth, half the boxes in Volcano. We've seen 2/3 of the Cardia Islands, like all of Ice except the 2 behind the Frosted Warmex.
Oh.
This time we're taking it. Because we remembered we got a white shirt. Alright, chance at redemption here for Pizza. Getting punched for 216 damage, but a single hit after 1 white shirt. Feels pretty good. We'd love to be able to cure that Knight, though.
You don't like seeing 3 characters alive with less than 2 or under 250 HP about on all of them, because that nuke comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Even
even a nuclear could prove problematic here, so I would love to see a cure for it. Thank you, Pizza.
Oh no, but he doesn't get it off before punch.
So now it's time to, I think, activate damage strats. The new kits for 137. Please, Warmech.
Vorpal paying off right here, getting 400 damage swing. 680 damage swing.
That's a big old chunk of damage from that Vorpal 2 with a fighter with extra 15 strength. Alright, Pizza makes his way to Tiamat. And we're gonna go same strats. Fast and defense, or just, nope, lean into fast and Brack. We're going breakfast strats. Breakfast pizza's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Breakfast pizza, jeez.
I'm a fan of the breakfast pizza.
Oh, not so fast, Tia.
Tia, also a fan of the breakfast.
No! Pizza sees sleep touch out, Tia. This could be not
Tia
great.
said, I'm not finished making breakfast, go back to bed.
That Vorpal doing so much damage though, I love it. I love to see a high roll Vorpal on a fighter. Especially a fighter that gets even more strength than normal. Oh
Here
my
comes
gosh.
a fasted swing. 8 hits for 651 damage, puts Tiamat to bed, and breakfast is served.
Woo. And then at that same time, Hate gets the crown from the robot, which will end up turning into a cube.
So, evened up orbs. Pizza with a probably 10-minute lead here, as he just has to do Volcano, and Hate still has to clean up these fetches and go mode Sky. I don't know if we'll see Hate go mode Sky, just because Hate's been opening a lot of boxes, so we'll see where his gear and security is. But Hate, I'd say probably a pretty deep Topher wipe ahead at the moment. Of course, we won't know until we see how nasty that C4 rolls. So, it could be anybody's game. Topher, after all, the great equalizer.
I think Pizza might check like the 5-pack boxes in like the Agma floor, maybe trying to find a ribbon.
Yeah, I never check the 5-pack, and I probably should, because I always hear Greg commenting about like, oh, I'm checking the 5-pack. It's interesting play. We don't have any ribbons. I can hear Greg's voice in my head, but it's like I'll check these like one-off boxes, but
I'll do it if I like in this situation where I'm about to go Topher. I really don't have defensive like gear at all for elements. Like I'll feel desperate enough to do it.
Yeah.
But it's not often that I also go up to that 5-pack room.
At least he's got the levels from that Warmech kill, and has to be feeling pretty good with that.
Yeah. 5-pack check. This is
right.
new, I think.
Yeah, Hate did not come out this... Wait, did Hate come out this way?
I don't believe he came up here, but I could be wrong.
Ailmark and our tracker confirming that he did skip the 5-pack, so this is new information. Could find a Masa here just to equally troll us. That thing's still in the wind. Soft potion. A little bit of money. A little bit more money. Big undead fight. Opal 3 hat. The wrong kind of... I mean, that's a good absorb hat. I'd drop that. Yeah, drop that heal helmet.
Yeah, it's better absorbed, not as much evasion penalty. But unfortunately, not the answer we've been looking for.
Yeah.
I believe the rest, maybe the 2-pack on the top right here hasn't been checked, but I know the Agama boxes were.
And we're gonna do the full Agama check. And I think that's like the second time he's killed the Hooray Dwarf. Hate lives up to his
namesake. Are they in Marsh Cave Bottom? Like, where are these good things? We haven't seen katanas yet either.
Well, you remember the play-in race from last spring tournament. There were 2 in the carry boxes. So, and only Rojo checked those boxes in that race. So,
yeah,
never forget that.
The odds are starting to stack up that at least one flopped into both maybe. Over.
We have 2 F-locked. We have all of Marsh Bottom.
Hate gets the chime. That's go mode for Hate, and he's right there to do his last orb too. Hate just go mode Sky. He could end up being not too far behind Pizza. I know Pizza did not check Sky 2 boxes, so we'll see if Hate decides those are worth the check, though. Might be rewarded.
So get those guesses in chat for where those ribbons are. They could be in like the random hairpins on the right side of Volcano Floor.
Oh, no, he lost the reset boss. He used a cabin but didn't hit the A button to save and reset, so now he's got to go turn in his chime, or get his cube again. Or chime, whatever that was. Ooh, that's... Ooh.
It feels bad.
Pizza checking the TNT, or the Dwarf Treasury. I believe we already saw this, yeah.
Yeah, Hate came in here. Yeah, so he's got to come all the way back to... Man. Alright, Pizza... Gonna check TOF. Oh, man. Tough break for Hate there.
Now, in my experience, though, these TOF boxes are very nice on giving you a ribbon when you need one. So, let's see if these 3 boxes provide the luck that is provided me in my hard times. Flame Floor Shield's pretty nice.
Yeah, they gave him some pause, like, wait a minute.
Look at those gargoyles again.
Yeah, the vanilla gargoyle tile.
Yeah, it's a second vanilla tile. Top boxes, here it is.
With bated breath, we wait.
I'd like to see a rune sword pop out of here. Oh.
Still not there.
Well, we're gonna go into tow for ribbonless, knowing that the seafloor is super deadly. And we're gonna hope that things go in our favor.
Right, Hate picks up his chime here.
Pizza on way to his final delivery.
Sounds like a horror movie. The final delivery.
An hour 17 entrance to Topher. Pretty respectable time.
Yeah, I mean with the fighter party and not the no black mage, sort of for that extra sweeper, it's definitely respectable for sure.
Yeah, you take the probably close to 8 minutes or so he lost wiping and see a few times, maybe even more.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's pretty fast. Will he show us these boxes? Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's got to.
Ooh, there's some elemental protection.
Where the heck are these ribbons? Probably all in mermaids or marsh bottom.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we could just ask Dangwu. Dangwu, you rolled this seed. You're most familiar with the seeds that you roll. Where do your ribbons usually land, Dangwu? Oh, those fades, those metal slimes rolled pretty big, and unfortunately, this is the moment where Haatexiii's emulator crashed. Oh, no, spoilers. I mean, he just paused there real hard for a second. It's coming.
Oh man, but he did get hit with the crack.
It's coming. Resetting back out. So, that's something that he's done a lot, is the big resets out of dungeons. It's one of those things, it might save you time in the long run, but it always feels bad to do. Pizza in and through.
If he was going to see the same encounter table that Pizza saw on the Bridge of Destiny, being a solo fighter, probably the right call.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair.
Red Dragon's also with the Sleep Touch and Sleep Spell.
Saber tease with heat, so oof. Gross stuff here for Hate in the Mirage Tower. And there it is.
That would be a crash, it looks like.
Yeah, so feels bad. Hate mentioned in the race room about 10 minutes ago that his emulator crashed and he lost the save file. It happens. It's a huge bummer when it does. It is one of the most tilting experiences to lose a race because of technical or hardware issues, and having lost the save file, it's just a big punch in the gut. So my heart goes out to you, Hate. This happened to me last spring tournament, and I wouldn't wish it on my biggest rival. Ding.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, my dude. It's definitely a hard one to take. But thankfully with odds, you don't have to win them all.
Yeah. Still an opportunity to potentially make the play-in race and shock the world, man. Exactly. That's a good attitude to have. Hey, in chat mentioning that it's still a learning opportunity, so love to see that kind of attitude in the new players.
Oh no, here's that fight that I don't want to see in Kraken 2's floor.
Lobster punch, sea snake punch. Hey, everybody's punching.
That's a good one. Okay.
Nobody's casting. Oh no, it's back.
Although I don't know, this one might be better than the crack one. I don't know, they're both pretty bad.
Yeah. Because who knows, maybe Naga's rolled something gross too. We didn't see them the whole time.
The Wizzahags too, maybe. And FFR special.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. This is the fight I don't want to see.
Now, did we... It's not in our tracker notes because it's a spell that is rarely tracked. There is a spell that could help with this.
There is.
And it's called A-Rub.
Yeah, I don't remember if we saw A-Rub or not.
Yeah.
But...
He's level 25.
Oh
no.
god. Oh, he's resisting so many cracks.
Oh.
Oh, pizza, what are you gonna do? Oh, he resists the bait!
Jeez!
Oh my god. Ugh. That dragon armor would feel really nice right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Resist the slow too.
Wow.
Look at this Vorpal. Look at this Vorpal, everybody.
Please, living up to his namesake. Gets through a nasty Kraken 2 on the back of that Vorpal, and Blaze, jeez.
Okay, right. 2 defense swords is probably enough here. That was 1 hit and 1 a bruise cast. That was pretty weak. Now we're gonna bonk up probably 2 or 3 times and swing. Big swing, maybe? 2 hits, 261. Not a huge swing. Might bonk again, yep.
There's some evasion on that Tiamat.
But we should be able to chunk through him right here pretty hard with swinging our sword at this point.
Yeah. Hold an A. We'll get a couple. We'll get at least one hit where there's multiple hits. There it is. 3 at 767. Vorpal plus 2 in the hands of a knight with 15 extra strength.
It's just my favorite weapon, to be honest. The Vorpal rolled up with strength extra on fighter is just chef's kiss, dude.
Mm-hmm. And that pause, I believe, was Pizza acknowledging Hate's message in the Racetime GG room. My looking at the timestamps is accurate.
Please run. Looking good on heal potions.
Yeah.
We're gonna be able to get into chaos with some in our tank, and we're full up.
Oof, would really love a punch-happy chaos here. And I would love to see Pizza slide that Light Warrior down into the first line.
God! He just keeps resisting.
Oh no.
Not that one though.
Good. That's not good.
Oh my god!
This is bad.
How does he keep dodging these insta-deaths?
Oh.
Oh my god, that was also a max roll lit too.
Double nuke. Crap. So
resists all the insta-kills, but takes near max damage on all the elementals.
So, Dangwu, our cake boss, leveled up his cake game to the enemy version of cake, which is crack, apparently, for this seed.
So, here's my suggestion here. You probably don't want to go revisit all your dungeons finding a ribbon.
Oh, what's up, Apologize Agony?
Yeah, holy moly.
See this.
I was about to say, just grind up where your MDef is really high. So does your HP pool.
They have squint.
But we have pro rings.
Yeah, we have pro rings. It's just one of those things, you know?
Yeah.
One of those things.
Does he check the next tile? Yes, he does. Hello, giants.
Hello. This French vanilla seed with its spike tiles.
My gold bracelet.
So pretty. Question from Goat's Pirate. What happens if both runners forfeit? I invite them both to join me and Groggy Dog and Chatbird and Roofs in the Center for Competitive Forfeiting. If both runners were to forfeit, I think it would be either we'd probably have to confer with the other spring tournament organizers, but probably either some sort of a rematch or a draw. Not really in the rules, so don't really have an accurate answer for that. So I think your best bet here, and they have stun touch.
Oh, come on, game.
Just to spoil the fun. you want to lose these light warriors, go back to Sky and go hit that crack tile. That is correct, Hangry. Pizza will need to finish this to get the win. This is different than like a no-show, so.
Oh, Bane.
Yikes.
Okay, that did exactly what you wanted it to do.
Time to run. They got Cure 4! These mummies came prepared for Topher.
Oh, now this is where it's sketchy.
Yeah, as long as we get turn order, every time. Or they just keep going with Squint, I guess.
I got.
Oh no, put that pro ring on, bro. Please.
Is it on? Please tell me it's on.
Please put a pro ring on. Now we're gonna look for ribbons. So, Squint getting through, that wasn't a death touch, but definitely avoidable if we move a pro ring to that knight.
Well, no ribbon there.
Where, oh where, could these ribbons be? We didn't see this box checked by Hate. We didn't see any boxes checked on Earth 2 either.
I think we saw the top room.
Okay.
I know we did not see the bottom one. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, I kind of at this point feel like if I'm going to go looking for a ribbon, bottom marsh.
Yeah. There's another spike tile down there too. The eyes are out there.
Mm-hmm. There's actually a few spike tiles for sure, yeah.
Nice. We're going to mermaids, I bet.
Yeah, they didn't really check Sharknado floor after finding it before the Sharknado floor either.
Yep. Time to get some walls.
There you go. Good spell right there.
Good adjustment. Picking up the life 2s.
Oh. That's good enough.
Okay. That's an adjustment. I mean...
I don't know if I feel like it's good enough with what we know on the Kraken floor.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would probably stop taking hard resets at this point.
Yeah, see if you can get your shuffled up encounter table where you don't see those waters.
Yeah. But it looks like he just did a hard reset, so. Man, we got Groggy Dog in chat said, name a better duo. Ranklopod and Horrible Tophers. I mean, Ranklopod is fitting, right? That's the hardcore division of the Iron Goal Heavy Metal Championship League in the Final Fantasy Randomizer Discord community.
Here's my thought. I noticed that twice, I think Pizza got the first strike on water encounters. Throw your ninja in the top slot and hope that's enough to get more first strikes on that floor.
Yeah, we did see that last night in a race where, in the 4-player match, I don't want to get into too many spoilers for a past race for people that might be watching on YouTube or haven't had a chance to watch that yet, but one of the runners brought a thief, and one of the runners avoided a lot of the nonsense that the other runners experienced. Do you think that they were different people?
I know I'll like to do that sometimes. I'll pay attention to that first strike chance. If I have a dead thief in my grind, I'll throw him in the top slot. Just like edge a little more first strikes. That chaos though, nukes within 4 spells of each other, and he seems to favor casting magic.
Yeah, that's yeah, the white mage still just sitting around 300 HP. Like and it's hard to find a party grind with A-side tiles if you haven't found the metal slimes or something. So
I think it works because you got time to cure full. You got wall first turn on your knight maybe. And you got 2 turns to cure or after a nuke before the next nuke comes out. And
Yeah.
you should be okay.
Yeah. It's possible. Yeah, but there's also that saying, your first Topher dive is your best Topher dive.
I mean, with how many instant death spells he dodged, it really can't get much better than that first dive.
He definitely doesn't have that pro ring equipped. He has Power Bonk on the Knight unequipped, so I'd love to see him just equip that Power Gauntlet. He's not carrying a pro ring, he's got the Opal Helmet, a shield, and armor on, so it is -3, but it will get you an extra 5 absorb, so...
State my curiosity, I wish he'd check the boxes underneath Carry 2.
Yeah.
Let's beat this ROM up. Chance strike first on that one.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Alright, next 2 encounters should be waters, if it's the same table. See if turn order is nice.
That time he hugged the bottom wall, but the first time I don't think he hit that bottom wall, so...
Oh.
This is spooky.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, only 3 waters this time. And not doing the backup wall strats.
Okay. Okay, we could... Nope.
You hate to see it. So, Pizza gonna check... What are we
Burning encounters.
Okay.
I don't know if that was enough. But it does, the encounter table does advance kind of weird as you go deeper into Topher. A little hard, it gets a little more frequent on encounters every fiend floor you get to. So it might have been enough still.
Yeah.
Oh, but now we get trance zombie beasts instead.
Your first Topher dive is your best one. Because now you're giving the seed the opportunity to show you everything else that it has in store for you. But that looked like a soft reset, so I like that. I like the no hard reset game. Dangwu called to burn encounters on the carry floor where we have Agamas with Squint and not enough pro rings to go around.
Chimeras with Lightning 3, by the way. And poison damage. God.
It's fitting that Pizza's favorite enemy, the Chimera.
A lot of heal 3s, so actually not too bad of a loss there to have to use life and like 3 heal 3 charges.
Alright. We're still okay until we get ambushed by Batman.
I hate this fight so much.
With 2 hits.
This might be my least favorite encounter in the game.
It's pretty bad. Man.
Sense something evil.
So, what would your adjustment here be? Would it just be soft resets and hoping there's a run where you can get through, or I mean, I think your input here would be invaluable in a when Pizza watches his back.
I would forfeit. No, I'm kidding. No, I like mixing up this encounter table before I leave and go do a grind and trying that. But you know, after seeing that Chaos and knowing that there's insta-kills on Chaos and on like Crack 2 that come out early, I might have gone to that Agma and tried to grind it a little bit with the Pro Ring on, of course.
Yeah.
Until I got like huge MDef where and not just MDef, but like big enough strength that I could just like 1 or 2 round most of those points.
Yeah, and it's a shame because that's definitely what we saw Pizza going to do, but just sort of memory hold a pro ring for that night, and that sort of changed the shape of his future in this seed right now.
I mean, and in the case of these runners, they kind of know their boxes, what they left behind. If you know you left a easy to access large chunk of boxes, it might be worth looking in them for that one ribbon that could change the game.
Yeah.
Like, for example, mermaids. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. Why is everything so bad?
Remind me to not have any of my races scheduled with a Dangwoo restream.
No kidding.
Dangwoo going for the new Danny title in Dumpster Fire Seed Rolls.
Imagine a Danny seed on a Dangwoo rebroadcast.
Alright. Go check these boxes.
Please? I'm just curious. Oh. White shirt, and then maybe if carry punches might alleviate a hit or two. But this should be it for Carrie. She's generally kind of a pushover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can usually blitz her. Danny in chat saying, "Woo and wheels for all your dumpster fire needs." It's awesome. It's a shame Danny didn't roll into the cake pod. We had a Woo and Wheels match.
Alright, let's see if going in on a separate encounter table has paid off. So far, yes.
Yeah, much rather see this fight than the hot mess we were working with. Good pathing here through the seafloor, minimizing our random encounter table advancement, and alright, we're gonna
Couple tile stuffs behind, but hopefully it doesn't get us an encounter.
Sacrificing the thief, the ablative meat shield, as Lord Fizzlebeef would put it, and okay, we get there. So let's fight.
So now the next scary thing is that first spell is Bane, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And there's
good idea to wall. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And that was and it was a mismenued wall too. Like it was going for the White Wizard, but it looked like he tapped up once too many times and it was going to land on the Knight.
The good news is that we got life 2 on the Red Wizard. So as long as the Red Wizard's alive at the end of this, we're fine.
Yeah, and did that Red Wizard have the level 3 Ruse?
Saber.
Right, but Ruse was also level 3.
No, it does not have Ruse though.
Alright, we're doing enough damage. We should be okay.
Oh, nice. And a little chip damage from the ninja gets it done.
Alright, and so we're in a good spot. We got life out. Gonna spam some heal 3s. I like using heal pots here more.
Mm-hmm.
Save those heal 3s because you got a lot of AoE damage coming out of Chaos in a little bit here.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
No. No.
Good.
Please.
Good rolls there from the Thunder. That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, that could have been it could have been 4 lobsters that got their Thunders out.
You'd hate to see that much Thunder pace going on.
I don't even like that much Thunder. Alright, next big fight. This one wasn't too scary though.
Yeah.
The door was a slow too, but I think
yeah,
we're probably gonna dodge that.
Yeah.
Plus we have fast to counter it.
Yeah. We got here with a full party instead of just one light warrior too. So Tia 2 isn't bad. I think Tia 2 is just from Hanger commenting. Hopefully Tia 2 isn't that bad. It was scarier with a solo light warrior.
Wait, was there a crack on Tia 2, or was that crack or Chaos?
Chaos. Tia opened with Blaze. And we're going for the 7% Brack strats. Let's try to get RNG to roll in our favor in this turn.
Okay, let's not see that kind of stuff, please.
Yeah, let's just lean back into the nukes. 7% chance isn't that low, but Brack or nukes a little bit better here.
Yeah, Cure 4 up that. Paralysis touch is kind of a sketchy thing.
Yeah. Time to I would love to see a
come on!
Yeah, this is problematic, but at least his knight is in the right spot, so maybe a RNG loop is in order for Chaos? Is possible?
Maybe Chaos will do a total 180 and give us just a punch script.
It's possible.
I mean, there are definitely situations where if you run a multiple person in group race, you'll get one person who's like, "Oh, how'd you get past the nuke chaos?" Like, I only saw punches, bro. So maybe.
And he gets that running start charge into Chaos, and we're opening up with Power Bonk.
Okay, low roll nuke's fine. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good resist Bane. 3 bonks. This is good. Lit 2 low roll this time. We can survive a nuke. But we got 100. Oh, come on!
Yeah, that's the problem with spamming the bonks over defenses. So, adjustment time. Pizza.
Looks like I think he's gonna go back to mermaids and check the boxes there. Maybe. Yeah, because at this point it's absolutely levels or ribbon is your way through.
Yeah.
Eventually RNG will roll enough in your favor, but yeah, it's not going to happen in a very high percent play.
Yeah. Because that time we got Chaos. Didn't show any scripts, or any skill script, but all spells and 1 punch to seal the deal. Whereas the first time it was that potpourri of Chaos, a little bit of everything.
Potpourri, the one you eat, or the one that's for decorations?
Decorations.
Okay.
You made me buffer for a second. I was like, who eats potpourri? Because then I had a flash thought of my parents, their apartment down in Georgia a few years ago. Their neighbor above them. Hey, black shirt. Would be great if we had a black mage, time resist, but caused a fire in the apartment building because they were making potpourri in their apartment, and they also. Hey, I heard you like in-game swords.
Found those 2 weapons right out of each other. That's pretty good.
But they burnt. The potpourri started a fire.
Pretty scary.
Yeah. Luckily, everybody was okay. Just some smoke damage and stuff. All right, so we have better offensive options. We still need. There's
the crack resistance right there.
Well, Bane resist.
Yeah, Bane's still a problem.
Well, no, the Aegis is the Bane resist. Crack's still a problem.
Aegis gives Earth Elemental protection.
Stone poison.
Oh, I must be thinking the A-Robe. Mixing up the protections that it adds.
But there's no ribbons here. So are they on TFC?
They have TFC, yeah.
Yeah.
They have TFC. They really have most of the boxes on Kraken's side, too. Well, not most. I think they did Sharknado. Yeah,
the Sharknado room. And somebody did because we found the, no, we just talked about we talked about all the tiles on that floor.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yeah, let's test out those new weapons. Give a test spin. Punch. We gotta equip them. Right.
A Vorpal on the Red Wizard if he hasn't.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He did do that.
Personally, I think I'd still leave the Vorpal on the Fighter or the Knight. And Maza on one of the mages.
As Hyro Fellows calls it, the game clincher. So mermaid side rolling all these wonderful swords.
And my pods box. Yep, that's right. There's that ribbon.
Amazing.
We have the answer.
Yeah. And you gotta just check the other one, just in case, because there's so few boxes left in the game.
That fabulous chest pays off.
Okay, so the TFC pod comes in with the lifeline for pizza here. Is now the time for the final delivery? We definitely false started that a couple times.
This is truly the final delivery. This is the pizza that got ordered 2 minutes before closing. No more orders in. You had to do it because company policy. That tip coming in.
I would love to see him put the ribbon on the red wizard with the power gauntlet. And
oh yeah, that would be fun because you got Saber anyways.
Yeah, that way you can move the pro rings around. At least everybody would get death protection because it doesn't look like we're gonna go back and buy another pro ring.
I like the remembering to burn a ton of encounters. And I think this might be very much the same as the last run he had, because I do remember seeing those chimeras there.
Yep, because there's the big chimeras.
I think you should get Badman close to the door on the next floor.
Yep. Should be as soon as he starts turning right. There should be that right here.
Yeah, so this is going to play out just as well as last time as far as random encounters go.
Yeah, he did hit the 2 seafood party packs on Kraken floor, like post Kraken fight, but we got turn order last time, and they're better than crack water.
Yeah, crack water is. But with the ribbon, thank goodness, we have a way to get through that. Very much safe unless 30256. And I shouldn't have said. The seed has been pretty nasty as far as random encounters are. But the Aegis Shield is going to help, though, resisting some stone elemental.
Yeah, those Banes aren't going to be a problem at all.
Yeah, because for round 1 Bane might not get that wall out, but now we're not going to die to that, seeing that wall first.
I wonder if we're going to see anything new.
I mean, we really haven't seen Lich do much. I mean, the Wissahags and Gersharks didn't have anything that they showed us.
I would love to see him put that Excal on that White Mage, just so we can just...
the big O swinging swords all in one party.
Yeah. Well, the four swings. But on and through. Only the one Agama this time, so no cheeky squints.
Oh, this fight again.
They're just sleepy dragons.
Gets slept, snaps out of sleep, gets gazed and paralyzed, and gets punched with a sleep attack.
So just confounding red Ds.
Alright, we know Carrie doesn't do much. I think she had like lit 2 or something. That didn't go off in the right order.
No, you hate to see it. That's a big punch from Carrie. We're just gonna let those high crit swords just wait. Let the Masa do his job.
There's something new.
8 hits on the Masa? Wait.
Poison touch.
Oh yeah.
Not that it really matters, but... We're gonna leave him poison. Or not. Alright, Gersharks and Wizzahags coming up.
Yep, right here. Man, I'm getting good at calling them.
We're getting pretty good. And then we'll see seafood artery pack, whatever.
Yep.
Right here?
No, I think they were after Kraken.
Oh.
I think they were both after Kraken. Which is exceptionally dumb because there's like 7 steps.
I know. And it's really scary when you don't think it's important to heal up your party after Kraken and you get that fight.
Alright, Katana Swing, 3 hits 107 damage. Fast comes out, White Shirt comes out. Hey, that's new. Damage Poison comes out. Kraken, like an old flame, just showing you that they're still full of surprises after all these years.
Oh, that was a big hit.
Good God. 1,300 damage over 9 hits from that Masa +4.
Ooh, hey. Nice strike first.
We got initiative. I think we pathed a little bit better. Oh no, there was just the one fight. Okay.
Then we get Trance Zombie D here.
And this should be our final encounter before the Tiamat?
Could be. Yeah, I don't think there was one after.
Alright. Here comes the whole... Oh, I was hoping for a whole day parade.
Whole day parade. Gonna go a little defensive just in case.
Yeah, just in case, yeah. Might as well get that elemental absorb with that blaze. It's not gonna help with the tornado that's coming up, but it'll work with the blaze.
That Mazda should be hitting pretty well with 2 bonks, or with a bonk and a fast though.
And 15 extra strength.
Yeah, I think it'll just be 2 swings at most that it takes down to you here.
Yeah, blender mode activated with that power bonk. Purple gets a crit.
Gotta lock 2 to help out a little bit.
Heads up play.
And that's it.
6 hits, 1,400 damage. This is a black belt? What?
Yeah, what is this character?
So, Masa... Oh! I don't remember seeing the worms.
I think we were maybe a couple steps different this time.
Yeah.
But, considering he just like randomly threw those burned encounters together.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Is this it? We're gonna fight, we're gonna fast, we're gonna defense, and we're gonna wall. Please wall, please wall. Thank you. That crack is coming. 2 hits, 117. Chaos. Oh, what was with Noob?
Oh, don't do this.
Alright, takes out the spared ninja, and we survive, but at what cost? No more heal 3s. Lock 2.
Should have Cure 4s though.
And Cure 4, yeah. The Knight's the most
for
important
that.
part of this. There's Bane.
Alright.
Whew.
Now we got 2 more spells, I believe, until that nuke comes again.
Nice. Cast delaying the inevitable with a punch.
Should be after this spell.
Wasn't there a stun?
Maybe.
Oh, here comes another power bonk. We really want to ensure that that blender is at maximum power. We're going to find out if Chaos will blend.
Oh, he blends.
It will blend. 5 hits at 1254. There's Nuke.
Oh, no.
Not enough to take out these light warriors.
There's Crack. We don't know what's next on the spell list.
Yeah, Nuclear could be bad here. Another blender's hit. There it is.
And there we go.
16 hits, 1693. Mermaids, the play of the game. Get those GGs in chat for pizza. We're going to bring them in here and talk to us.
That was a well-earned victory.
Yeah. You hate to have a victory like that when the other runner experiences a technical issue, but he
persevered through that Topher.
Yeah,
that's like, another level of patience, man.
Yeah, like that's gonna level up a different kind of game. Those are going to level up those soft skills of running FFR seeds, building up that resilience in defiance of a seed. And these are the seeds that, you know, will help you out of at the Center for Competitive Forfeiting. This seed quit on you, Pizza, but you did not quit on it, so more power to you. And gonna decline the race interview. Appreciate the heads up. So with that, the final delivery. Thunder. Final thoughts, bud.
Well, it was a ride, man.
Yeah.
That was one roller coaster of a seed. But no, just thanks for everybody that stuck through it with us to watch the end of that for Pizza. Definitely deserves a good look at from you. Maybe check out his Twitch and follow him. But it was just a fun race, a good one, a hard one, and we could have a few more races coming up this evening still.
Yeah, there's let me take a look at the schedule, point everybody in the right direction. Tonight we have at 8 p.m. Eastern on RPG Limit Break, you can catch Cheesenator and Rob Draven. They are both 1-0 in their pod. So as Falconic would say, one of those O's has got to go. Somebody will be 2-0, somebody will be 1-1. One step closer to brackets, one step closer to a play-in race. And then I'm going at 9 p.m. Eastern on Lord Fizzlebeef's channel and an FFR After Dark special. I'll be racing Corrido at 9 p.m. Eastern. The race will start at 9:10 p.m. The 8 o'clock race with Cheese and Rob will start at 8:10 p.m. Eastern with the 10-minute delay. So make sure you check out those matches. Make sure you follow our runners. Make sure you give Ailmark and Dangwoo, our behind-the-scenes crew, a follow. And we'll see you guys at the next one. Thanks for coming out.